Let's solve the following problem. Find all complex solutions of the following equation. The absolute value of z plus z equals 1 plus 2i. So we are looking for complex numbers that satisfy the equation that if you take the modulus of the number, add the number to that modulus, you will get the number 1 plus 2i. Okay, so this equation can be best solved by basically assuming that our complex number is written in the algebraic form, so this form, x plus yi, so the real part of z is x, and the imaginary part of z is y, then this equation can be written as the square root of x squared plus y squared plus x plus y I equals 1 plus 2i. Okay, so we turned our equation into an equation for x and y, these two unknowns. Now first, let's take the imaginary part of both sides. Okay, if we take the imaginary part of both sides of this equation, on the left-hand side, the only term containing I, the imaginary unit, is this one, y, is the imaginary part of the left-hand side, and of the right-hand side, it's the number 2. Okay, so we immediately, just by taking the imaginary part of this equation, we have found the imaginary part of the solution, that's 2. So from now on, we can calculate with z being equal to x plus 2i. Now let's take the real part of this equation. So so if you take the real part next, let me write it down here, take the real part of our equation, then we'll get the square root of x squared, well, plus y squared, but y, we know that y is equal to 2, so that's equal to 4, equals x, to that we add x plus 2i, and that should be equal to 1 plus 2i, but since we have taken the real part, it's only x that we have here. The real part of the right-hand side is equal to 1. Okay, so this is our equation for x that we have to solve. Let's subtract x from both sides to get the square root of x squared plus 4 to be equal 1 to 1 minus x. Now let's square both sides to get x squared plus 4 equals 1 minus x squared. Now if we expand the right-hand side, we'll get the equation x squared plus 4 equals 1 minus 2x plus x squared. So if we subtract x squared from both sides, we'll get 4 equals 1 minus 2x. Let's add 2x, we'll get 2x plus 4 equals 1. Subtract the 4 from both sides, 2x is equal to negative 3, and divide by 2 to get x equals minus 3 over 2. So we have the real part of our number as well, of the solution. So the solution, let me just write it here, the solution is z equals negative 3/2 plus 2i. So this is the solution of this equation.